Hey YouTube. I wanted to talk to you guys about my recent experience with straightening my hair. I kind of got into a conversation with Cynthia RF about how when I straightened my hair this time, it was different from last time. And there was some paranoia around it that happened this time that didn't happen last time. The last time I straightened my hair and wore it to work, I think at that time I was just so excited to see length. And the people I worked with at the time were so supportive of my natural hair that I really didn't think about, how are they going to perceive my straight hair, or what are they going to think? I just felt like they'll be as surprised as I am to see that I have this much length, because I think at the time, my hair appeared to be about this long, in its natural state. And that was really all the thought that went into it. This time, however, there were so many different things going on that it was almost overwhelming, which is weird, but like on an emotional level, it was really overwhelming. And I wonder, for people who don't regularly straighten their hair, if you guys had a similar experience. It was like threefold. Okay, first, I'm in a new workplace. So I've been wearing my hair like this, some, type of curly style, ever since I started there in the middle of July. So when I straightened my hair this time, I started having these thoughts like, what are people going to think? And I think my biggest fear was that people were going to really like my straight hair, if you know what I mean. Because I've been working there since July. I think I've gotten one compliment on my hair from one of my close co-workers that I talk to all the time. She really liked my hair one day, and she was like, your hair is so cute. Other than that, and she's white, the majority of the people I work with are white, and then there's two African-American women specifically that I talk to and interact with every day. They've never said anything about my natural hair. Nobody's ever said it's ugly, it's cute, it's this, it's that, nothing. So I didn't know how my hair was being perceived in the office at all. So when I went straight, I was like, man, I hope they don't like this too much. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to walk in and have people go, oh my gosh, your hair looks so wonderful like that. I love it, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want any of that. I just, I wanted to be able to wear my hair and, maybe have some people surprised that, it was straight, but that be it. My actual experience at work was good. I mean, people were like, wow, did that take a lot longer to style it like that? Or, I really like your hair. I like your curls too, but this looks good on you too. I had two people give me that type of compliment. Like, I really like your curly hair, but this looks really good too. One of my close coworkers said she likes my curly hair better. And then another one that I'm pretty close with said she liked the way it looked, And but she's also the one person who had given me a compliment on my natural hair. So, work went great. I didn't feel like anything weird happened, or like everybody was, bowing and scraping at my straight hair or anything like that. So that was, it worked out the way I wanted it to. But just like being out in public and interacting with people, I felt almost as if I was putting on some type of facade. I felt like, okay, this really isn't me. I know I have this straight hair today, but my hair normally isn't like this, and this really isn't me. And I don't know why I experienced that. I don't know if it's, too many YouTube videos and seeing too many self-hate, videos or what. I mean, nothing against people with relaxers. I love my relaxed sisters, but, I just felt like this is not me. This isn't the image that I'm trying to put out here. You know, that same day I walked into the lobby of my building, and there was this beautiful, beautiful African-American sister in this, I mean, she was like decked out. She had on this gorgeous butter yellow skirt suit, and she had this head full of like thick twists. And she just looked gorgeous. And here I come walking through with, you know, my hair straight and all this other stuff. And she looked at me, and normally she'd be somebody that, you know, we'd do this whole, you know, I'm right there with you type thing. And instead of having that experience, she kind of like looked at me and then looked back to the men that she was, you know, in a little conference with at the time. And I thought, no, you know, I really don't have straight hair. I really have natural hair. You know, it was like I wanted to bond with her and felt like we didn't have the connection we otherwise would have had if I had my hair like this. So, I don't know, I guess I just wanted to share it because it was odd and I didn't know what exactly was going on. I felt like, you know, strangers were looking at me and thinking that I didn't really like my natural hair, especially with this Good Hair movie out now. You know, that probably has some relaxed women, you know, kind of checking themselves twice and wondering what people are going to think now that, you know, relaxers have kind of been put on blast, and the links that women go to for straight hair, or black women specifically. So anyway, it was just a very, very interesting experience. I think that I probably won't be straightening anytime soon. I mean, I'll do these stretch styles and stuff like that to show my length, but I won't be straightening anytime soon. One, because of the damage, but two, because this experience, it just wasn't fun for me. You know, it wasn't fun on more than just the superficial, my hair got puffy and uncontrollable level. It was not fun because I didn't feel like myself, and I didn't feel like I was portraying my right image to the world, you know, and I felt almost as if I had betrayed who I am by putting on this front that I have straight hair. I had clients that I had to visit that day, and I was just thankful that they were existing clients who already knew what my hair looked like, because I wouldn't have wanted to meet anyone with my hair straight. And I don't know if that sounds crazy or paranoid or what, but I thought I'd share it to see if anybody else has experienced anything like that after going a long period of time with your natural hair, and then all of a sudden you go straight or put on a weave or something like that. Have you ever felt this overwhelming feeling like, this isn't me and I don't want you to think this is me? I really have, you know, my own hair that I love and that I nurture and that looks great, you know. I don't know. And even though the straight hair is mine, it was like so manipulated. You know, I had to put all this crap in it, and I had to flat iron it, and I had to do all this stuff to it to get it like that. And it just felt inauthentic. So anyway, give me feedback. Ciao.